Today, let's talk about the Indian FTR1200. I have rolling shots, I have detail shots, I have even a picture of the food I had that night, but I do not have a shot of me standing next to the bike. Shots like this one, definitely not happening tonight. All right, this is the Indian FTR1200. This is last year's model, and I'm probably the last person to do a proper review of this. I'm totally not wearing a Harley Davidson jacket to review the Indian. I am reviewing this bike because this is one of the weirdest bikes on the market currently, and it's also one of my favorites just because it is so very weird. This is a bike nobody asked for. This is a bike nobody wanted. This is a bike nobody expected. This is a bike that is genius. First of all, just look at this thing. When they designed the colors of this, they were like, what color should this be? And the answer was yes. This is not black paint. This is black with glitter in it. You've got the Indian red, you've got white, you've got gray, you've got this bronze color, you've got yellow color, you've got the ugly ass reflectors that the law requires. It has rear lights like a Dodge Challenger. Oh yeah, struts like a Ducati from 2010. Bronzish, silvery Akrapovic exhaust system that makes a really nice sound, to be perfectly honest. It looks kind of sporty, doesn't it? Like you would think that, sitting on it, you'd be like, lean forward, like, aggressive position. No, you sit on it like a supermoto. Why? I don't know. Does it work? Absolutely, it does. Riding it. What a bizarre experience. So leaning into curves feels very familiar, yet very different. And it needs a few hours for you to get used to it. But once you do, it's great fun. It feels like absolutely nothing you've ever ridden before. Why? Because you would think that this is a tank. Is it? No, of course not. This is plastic. The tank is not actually here. Oh, where does the fuel go? Good of you to ask. It goes down here. You would expect the center of gravity to be here, right? So basically it goes like this. Engine heaviest part, you sit on it because weight goes up here, so it shifts upwards. Yes, brilliant, cool. No, it does not. Now here, engine heaviest part, you sit on top, it shifts back here. Why? Because fuel here. The new one, the FTR minus the 1200, is apparently shorter and lower. This is good because, so now me being 180 tall, yay metric, so I sit on it, here we go, ooh, kickstand. While I reach the floor nicely, I'm tippy-toeing. Now, imagine this being somewhat lower, and this would happen. This is comfy because this seat is very comfy. This is cool. I want this. The one strange thing that does not work, it's like, this is why I frame the camera this way, is on the other side. It's this element here. Yeah, so the license plate, I think, in my head, it kind of works like this. So they were designing this bike, and they were like, oh yeah, we have these struts here, and like, where do we put a license plate? Oh God, we forgot. However, Jim, the intern, didn't have anything to do that day, so therefore they were like, oh yeah, Jim, do you know what a license plate is? He goes, okay, I guess I know what a license plate is. Could you design something that, look at motorcycles and kind of designs, also make it weird? So he designed this. It's upside down. It is held up by black struts that are actually black without the glitter for a change. Because why not? Why we have all the colors might have one more. When you buy this, just do something about it. If you're interested in motorcycles, not just like, oh yeah, I like my Ducati above everything else, or I like my Harley Davidson above everything else, give this a go. Like, go to your dealer and have a test ride just to see what else motorcycles can be. Just to see what a bit of genius engineering, like, oh, let's do the tank weird, what that can do. Yeah, so with that, I'm calling it a day. Good night, good luck, and if I had a mic in my hand, I'd drop it now.